So today being Saturday as we join 40 Golden verses Shri Hanuman Chalisa. Please clap, sing and join with us. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha, Shri Saraswate Namaha, Shri Palabalabanan Simha Saraswati, Shri Rattatreya Namaha, Shri Guruvyo Namaha, Hari Om. Om Namo Hanumate Namaha, Om Namo Hanumate Namaha, Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja, Nij Mana Mukura Sudhani, Varno Raghuvar Vimala Jasha, Jodayak Palachari, Buddhina Tanu Janiki, Sumiro Pavan Kumar, Bhalabudhi Vedya, Dehu Mohi, Harhu Kalesha Vigari, Bhajloji Hanuman, 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 Bhajloji Hanuman. Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar, Jai Katishati Loka Ujagar, Ram Dut Atulit Balarama, Anjani Kota Pavan Sudanama, Mahavir Vikrang Bajrangi, Sumati Ke Sangi, Kanchana Varna Viraja Subesa, Panana Kundana Kunchita Kesa, Ata Bhadra Raja Viraje, Ane Moja Jane Usaje, Shankara Suvana Kesari Nandan, Teja Pratapa Mahajagavandan, Vidyavani Guriyati Chatur, Rama Kaja Gani Dego Atur, Prabhu Charat Sunive Ko Rasya, Rama Lakana Sita Manavasya, Bhajloji Hanuman, Bhajloji Hanuman, Bhajloji Hanuman, Bhajloji Hanuman. Krishna Rupa Dharisya Hitikava, Vikita Rupa Dhari Lankajarawa, Bhima Rupa Dhari Asura Samhare, Ramachandra Ke Kaj Savare, Laya Sajeevan Lakin Jiyaye, Shri Raghuveer Har Shiur Laye, Raghupati Ki Bahut Paraye, Tum Mama Priya Bhartai Sab Bhai, Sahas Varan Tumaro Yash Gave, As Kahi Shripati Kant Lagaye, Sanika Bhika Brahmane Munisa, Nair Shard Saita Hisa, Yam Ko Vel Jagapal Jahate, Kavi Ko Mere Kai Sake Kahane, Tum Apukar Sugriv Hikina, Ram Mila Hai Raj Paragina, Bhajloji Hanuman, Bhajloji Jai Hanuman, Bhajloji Hanuman, Bhajloji Hanuman. Tumaro mantra vibhishan mana, Ramkissoon bhai sab jag jana, Yuga sahasra yojan pan banu, Veerotani madhur par janu, Prabhu mudh kamil mukh mahi, Chal vilagi gaye acharach nahi, Durgam kaaj jagat ke jete, Sugam anugrah tumari jeete, Ram dubare tum rakbare, Ho jana aagya binu kaisare, Sab suk laghe tumhari sharna, Tum rakshak kaho ko darna, Aapn tej samharo aap, Teero lok haath ke kaame, Bhut pisaj nikat nahi aave, Mahavir jab naam sunave, Bhajloji Hanuman, Bhajloji Jai Hanuman, Bhajloji Hanuman, Bhajloji Hanuman. Naase rog hare sab pira, Jagत nirantar Hanumat veera, Sangat se Hanuman churave, Man kama vajra dhyan jo laave, Sab par Ram tapasvi raja, Tinke मनोरथ जो कोई लावे,
जीवन फल पावे।
चारों जग परताप तुम्हारा, साधु संत के तुम रखवारे,
असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे।
अष्ट सिद्धि नवनित के दाता,
असवर दीन जानकी माता।
राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। भजलो जी हनुमान, भजलो जी हनुमान, भजलो जी हनुमान, भजलो जी हनुमान। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुपर पुर जाए, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए। और देवता चित न डरहि, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलवीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत पार पास कर कोई, जूत ही बंदे महासुत होई। जो यह पर हनुमान चालीसा, होय से दिशा की गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरिचेना, की जय नाथ जय महादेव। भजलो जी हनुमान, 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 भजलो जी हनुमान। भवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुरभूत। पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। ईशपतिशा जगन्निवासा, जगदोदारा नमः शिवाय। ईशपतिशा जगन्निवासा, जगदोदारा नमः शिवाय। ईशपतिशा जगन्निवासा, जगदोदारा नमः शिवाय। दिगंबरेशा नमः शिवाय, दिगंबरेशा नमः शिवाय। गज चल माबर नमः शिवाय, गज चल माबर नमः शिवाय। कंबु कंदल नीरामेन, कंबु कंदल नीरामेन। शंभु नंदन नमः शिवाय, शंभु नंदन नमः शिवाय। ईशपतिशा जगन्निवास, जगदोदारा नमः शिवाय। ईशपतिशा जगन्निवास, जगदोदारा नमः शिवाय। जटाजूत नमः शिवाय, जटाजूत नमः शिवाय। विपुललोचन नमः शिवाय, विपुललोचन नमः शिवाय। त्रिनेत्रपाला नमः शिवाय, त्रिनेत्रपाला नमः शिवाय। त्रिशूलपाणि नमः शिवाय, त्रिशूलपाणि नमः शिवाय। ईशपतिशा जगन्निवास, जगदोदारा नमः शिवाय। ईशपतिशा जगन्निवास, जगदोदारा नमः शिवाय। शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय शिव 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 नमः शिवाय शिव 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 नमः शिवाय सांब सदा शिव सदा शिवाय सांब सदा शिव सदा शिवाय सदा शिवाय महेश्वराय सदा शिवाय महेश्वराय ईशपतीशा जगन्निवास जगदोदार नमः शिवाय 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 जगदोदार नमः शिवाय जगदोदार नमः शिवाय।
प्रेम सुनो आज शक्ति नौ दुर्गा महारानी की। पर्यावरण संजनों आप लोग खड़ा हो जाइए देवी माई की आरती के लिए। लेट अस ऑल स्टैंड नाउ एज वी हैव देवी आरती। मेरे देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया। गाओ
मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया।
सुपारी ध्वजा नारियर
पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियर
मैया पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियर
पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियर।
अरे लोई तेरे भेंट चढ़ाया ले तेरे भेंट गाओ रे।
देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया।
चोले तेरे अंग विराजे
चोर तेरे अंग विराजे
मैया सुआ चोली तेरे अंग विराजे
चोर तेरे अंग विराजे।
अरे केसर तिलक लगाया केसर तिलक लगाया रे मैया गाओ।
देवी पर्वत
भगवती
तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया।
पाँव तेरे अकबर आकर
पाँव तेरे अकबर
अरे नंगे पाँव तेरे अकबर आकर
पाँव तेरे अकबर
अरे सोने का छत्र चढ़ाया सोने का छत्र चढ़ाया। गाओ सभी लोग गाओ।
पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया।
ऊंचे पर्वत बना दे वाले अरे ऊंचे ऊंचे पर्वत बना दे वाले अरे नीचे शहर बसाया नीचे शहर बसाया। गाओ
देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया।
ब्रह्मा वेद पढ़े तेरे द्वारे
वीर पढ़े तेरे द्वारे
अरे ब्रह्मा वेद पढ़े तेरे द्वारे
महावीर पढ़े तेरे द्वारे।
अरे शंकर ध्यान लगाया शंकर ध्यान लगाया। गाओ
देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार
त्रेता द्वापर मध्ये
सतयुग त्रेता द्वापर मध्ये
अरे सतयुग त्रेता द्वापर मध्ये
सतयुग त्रेता द्वापर मध्ये
अरे कलयुग राज सभाया कलयुग राज सभाया
सुनो मोरी
देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया
धूप दीप नैवेद्यारती
दीप नैवेद्यारती
अरे धूप दीप नैवेद्यारती
धूप दीप नैवेद्यारती
अरे मोहन भोग लगाया मोहन भोग
लगाया
गाओ रे भैया
मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया
भानु भगत मैया तेरी गुण गावे
भानु भगत मैया तेरी गुण गावे
हाँ भानु भगत मैया तेरी गुण गावे
भानु भगत मैया तेरी गुण गावे
अरे मन वांछित फल पाया मन वांछित फल पाया गाओ भैया
मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया
अरे सुन मोरी देवी
पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया तेरा पार न पाया
अरे मंगल की सेवा सुन मोरी देवा हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े
की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा हाथ जोड़ तेरी द्वार करे हाथ जोड़ तेरी द्वार करे
अरे मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े गाओ
की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा हाथ जोड़ तेरी द्वार करे हाथ जोड़
हम लोग खड़ा हुए मैया के दरबार और हाथ जोड़ हम लोग गाए मैया जी के अमृत भजन पान सुपारी ध्वजा खोपरा
सुपारी ध्वजा खोपरा
अरे पान सुपारी ध्वजा खोपरा
पान सुपारी ध्वजा खोपरा
अरे लय ज्वाला तेरे पेट धरे लय ज्वाला तेरे गाओ मंगल की सेवा
सुनो मोरी देवा हाथ जोड़ तेरी द्वार करे हाथ जोड़ तेरी द्वार करे
अरे मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े अरे हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े अरे हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े बड़े चलो दुर्गा मैया की महालक्ष्मी माई की माँ सरस्वती मैया की श्री काली माता की श्री तुलसी महारानी की श्री गंगा माई की अपना आसन लीजिए बढ़ जाइए भक्तजन ये हमारा तीसरी रात की कथा और हमारा मंदिर कमेटी के लिए और सभी स्पॉन्सर लोग के लिए मैं आप लोगन को रउआ लोग के स्वागत करता बानी On behalf of members of our Mandir, our sponsors, we welcome each and every one of you to Mandir today and also on IETV and on the World Wide Web, on our Facebook Live from Tryambakeshwar Mahadev Mandir. I know today we had some threatening weather and a lot of floods in Trinidad, but still people have braved to come to Mandir. And I give you a little advice. If you look at the weather forecast on your phones, on your internet, rain does only fall till 4 or 5 o'clock. So don't worry, you could still come Mandir. Don't worry about the weather. But to those of you who are here this evening, let us now join in prayer. कथा के प्रवेश करे से पहले हमनी के सब देवी माँ के से प्रार्थना करी। हाथ जोड़कर के आंख बंद कर ले। As we clasp our hands and close our eyes, let us worship the Divine Mother firstly before we enter into Katha as we pray. Hari Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha Sri Saraswatye Namaha Sri Ramchandraya Namaha Om Namaha Shivaya Mata Pita Charan Kamaleebhyo Namaha Sri Guru Charan Kamaleebhyo Namaha Sri Guru Ramananda Namaha Vyas Muni Namostute Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samoprabha Nirvighanam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryesu Sarvada Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottama Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet Jaya Tvam Devi Chamunde Jaya Bhutarti Har Every we sing it, na? Jaya Sarvagate Devi Kalratri Namostute Om Yatra Yatra Raghunath Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritamastakhanjalim Vashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namadrakyasantakam Hari Marakata Marakata Marakataya Hang 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 Sri Hanumate Namaha Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Praise the Lord Devi Maiya ki. Today is Saturday, so we must give Hanumanji Pawan Putra respects. He accompanies Devi Ma together with Bhairavnath. In Devi Chalisa, it is telling that he is holding the red flag of Devi Ma as he is going together with Bhairavnath, and Bhairav Bhagwan is holding the chawar, and he is fanning Devi as wherever Devi are, Bhairavnath. You see, in India, there are different places called Shakti Peeth. 51 Shakti Peeth. As we may have heard many a time, maybe next year when we do our Yajna for Navratri, I will give that katha. When Sati burned herself into the Homa, the Agin Kunda, as her body was burning, Bhagwan Shankar took it out and screaming, losing his mind, he's holding his dead wife on his body and crying and screaming and running. The Devas are telling Mahadev has gotten mad. Mad after his dead wife. Bhagwan Vishnu, help. He takes his chakra and he cuts the body into pieces. As the body fell, parts of the body fell to earth, it became a spot of Shakti. Many parts of her body fell. Even in Bangladesh, to those of you who see my post, where the original puja of Devi Mata started in Bangladesh, because Bangladesh, all that was part of India, the Bangladesh. Because they speak Bangla. In Calcutta, they speak Bangla. So when India freed them from Pakistan, they call themselves Bangladesh because they speak the language Bangla. Not Bengali Babu, eh? And in Bangladesh, a lot of Shakti Pita, Devi worship is done. Now today, we have to pray for those Hindus who are living like the Jews in the time of World War II in Germany. Recently, if you had followed my Facebook, I put up a post where people were screaming against no Devi Puja, no Devi Pujo, no Devi Pujo, Durga Pujo, no, they don't want it, no Durga Pujo in that language. And I said, if Hindu people, I'm using the word Hindu tonight, you call yourself Hindu, but do you stand up for anything Hindu? And you want to pray to Durga Ma, and her children are being murdered and raped. I'm giving my opinion. Don't blame anyone. Because people go to go on TV and say anything, so why I can't say something too? How many Hindus have a sticker in their vehicle to save Palestine? How many Hindus in Trinidad running, going behind them and they save Palestine? How many Hindus have saved the Hindus who have been, facing atrocities in Bangladesh, being murdered and raped, little girls and children? You should be ashamed of yourself. You support those who are killing you. You must read and look at, don't be a secular Hindu. I'm modern. Modern, you're less than, you're zero. If you're not sensitive to your dharma. It's hurtful to see little Brahmin children with Janev, boys 7, 8, 9 years, they're crying, they're flood in Bangladesh. The government tell them you have to give up your Hindu religion and turn Muslim, then we will give you food. And the children crying, look at my Facebook page, and they're taking the Janev and cutting it. And the boy crying as they cut the Janev just so he could get food to eat. Ladies have on raksha, men have on raksha in their hand. Accept Islam or no food, die. It's happening right now. People have on tabiz, they're cutting it out. That is not our religion. You want to be with our religion, you want to live, you want food. They're going to the Durga temples because most people, Hindus, worship Devi Ma, and they're breaking the murtis. They're burning on the temples. And if they catch the pujari too, they burn him in the mandir too. Now I'm not speaking hate. I'm speaking for you to open your eyes, because some Pandits scared to do these things because they're afraid of repercussion. I have nothing to gain and I have nothing to lose. I am telling you the truth, what is happening, and I want the Hindus to open your eyes and understand, if you do not support your own, you are feeding milk to snake. Look at the gravity what's happening even in India. Even in India, the homeland of our dharma, we are facing atrocities. Thank God for Prime Minister Modi. That Sanatan dharma now is growing. In India, because of the last Mahatma Gandhi and all the crooks on them, they're taxing the Mandirs in India from ever since, and giving the money from the taxes of the Mandir to the Christian and Muslim boards to run their religion and convert the Hindus. Go and research it on the internet and see. It is time that we have this feeling of Apan Dharma, Apan Jat, the feeling of patriotism for your Dharma, and shock firstly at Hindu businesses. Look at how many Hindu businesses are supporting the Mandir, not only all Mandirs. Do you go by them and buy? Even if they're $1 or $10 more expensive than the non-Hindu, buy by the Hindu, because the Hindu money will circulate within the Hindu community. When you buy by other people, your money goes to them, not to you. And many of you who have been with me over the years, you have seen, with that slogan I brought out many years ago, 22, 23 years ago, we were able to, with our ministry here in this Mandir, in our ministry, we were able to send children to school, send people for operations. We didn't have to depend on a government. But it can only happen when we people start Apan Dharma, your own religion. Support your own. And I make no apology who vex with me, brothers and sisters, because the other people just support their own, but they go vex when the Hindus say support their own. Every time a Hindu open his mouth in this country, they're racist. But everybody could wash their mouth on me. I want you to open your eyes and buy Sanatan. Buy Sanatan, buy Sanatan. If I go and I ask all Hindu people, put up a sticker on your business. So when every Hindu comes, they see that sticker, they know you must buy by them. You go say, what did Pundit want you to do? That's a wrong thing. But other religion put up the mark 786 by the business, and everybody going to buy from them religion. Every religion putting up crucifix in a store, and they know we have to shop by them. But you Hindu feeling shame. How can you get your Hindus to support you if you do not identify? I want Hindu businesses. If you love your dharma and you support your dharma, restaurants especially, there are some people who have come with a certificate that if you don't put it up, do not let, that is mafia tactic to get your money. That is not about religion, it's to tax Hindu businesses. When they bring a certificate and you have to pay every year for that certificate, you are paying a tax. You are paying a tax, they're attacking Hindu businesses to pay tax to fund their terrorist organizations. So, we have a property that is rented out for a restaurant, and I tell you people, I don't want that in my business. If you're renting by me, you cannot put that. Let everybody come who want to eat and who don't want to eat. But you're not putting that in my property because I'm not having you pay any mafia tax. And you have to stand up. People will vex with me for saying it. But if I don't say it, nobody will say it, and all will continue to be kicked down in this country and kicked down in the world. Do not allow people to dictate your Sanatan Dharma pace. Do not allow people. Otherwise you'll always be the downtrodden. You'll always be the one being taken advantage of. You'll be the football for everyone's fancy. Always remember that. There was a slogan in the 50s, as a historian I will tell you, called Apan Jat. When you go to vote, long time say, vote your own. Well, time to support your own. And I say it openly, my brothers and sisters, whether you like it or not. Look for the Hindu Tryambakeshwar, the Hindu mechanic, the Hindu plumber within your own mandirs, and go by them. You know why? When the mandir wants something, you make that fella get some money, he will give back in the mandir too. The money remains right here. The power remains right here. It's time for us to forget everything and think about dharma. It's time for us to forget everything and think about unity. And stop the politicking about which organization better and all this craziness. We are here for one thing, to support the umbrella of dharma. Everybody does support their own religion, and Hindus are not supporting. And this is why people could kick you. It's very heartening to see children crying for food, and they're telling them if you don't change your religion, you're going to starve and dead. This is the government of Bangladesh say so. Can you understand that? I would look for the post and repost it so you can see how the little children crying as they're telling them, cut it off or nothing for you. Bring Pundit and put him to sit in front. So my brothers and sisters, I'm just telling you this evening. Whether you like it or not, you don't hear it already, bhai. Because I believe there must be a reformation. There must be a rejuvenation. There must be a revolution in dharma, especially now. Otherwise, we'll be left behind, especially in Trinidad. Open your eyes and see what's happening around the world and start to unite as one people. Nobody is saying not to buy from anybody else, but if you don't buy in your own home first, why are you buying outside? Where they say charity begin where? In the road? Where does charity begin? Say it loudly now. I want the people in the TV to hear that. They call it on the mic. Where does charity begin? Very good. Use the internet to see what's going on, not to see TikTok. So tonight we enter into Katha. Tonight we have gathered to brave the storms to come to Mandir. And I like a note now, we're going to sing a bhajan to Devi Ma. Bheer. Bheer means crowd. Bhaili ho, Jagadamba duare. Is it Bhojpuri or this is the language of our ancestors? Bheer bhaili ho. There is so much crowd at the doorway of Durga Ma, where everyone has come to worship to her. Say after me, say Bheer bhaili ho, Jagadamba duari. Amba duari, Jagadamba duari. Amba duari, Jagadamba duari. Bheer bhaili ho, Jagadamba duari. Bheer bhaili ho, Jagadamba duari. Gao Bheer bhaili ho, Jagadamba duari.
Bheer bhaili ho, Jagadamba duari.
Oh, Amba Bhavani, Jagadamba Bhavani. Amba Bhavani, Jagadamba Bhavani.
Bheer bhaili ho, Jagadamba duari. Bheer bhaili ho, Jagadamba duari.
सोहे गले में मुंडा के माला, सोहे गले में मुंडा के माला, हाथ में सोहे भाला कटारी, हाथ में सोहे भाला कटारी। धीर भली हो जगदम्बा दुआरी, हाँ धीर भली हो जगदम्बा दुआरी। ओ अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी, अम्बा दुआरे जगदम्बा दुआरी। धीर भली हो जगदम्बा दुआरी, धीर भली हो जगदम्बा। She has skulls around her neck as garland. You see the sword on her hand, they call her Bhala Katari. She has a sword in her hand. As people in their numbers have gathered to see her. चढ़े कराही कतही खप्पर, चढ़े कराही कतही खप्पर, कतही खप्पर खीरा सोहारी, कतही चढ़त बाटे खीरा सोहारी। धीर भली हो जगदम्बा दुआरे, धीर भली हो जगदम्बा दुआरे। हाँ धीर भली हो जगदम्बा दुआरी, धीर भली हो जगदम्बा दुआरी। And so in the karahi, karahi is a pot like a big wok that they're cooking. What is it that they're cooking to chadhawe to Devi? Kheer sohari. Kheer, you know, kheer mitha bhat. It's what we call sweet rice. And sohari. You know the sohari? Puri. This is what we offer to Ma. Haan. Umrar bheer rahe darsan ke, रहे दर्शन के, हवन करे सब भरी भरी तारी, हवन करे सब भरी भरी थारी, भीड़ भरी हो जगदम्बा गाओ, भीड़ भरी हो जगदम्बा दुआरे। ओम भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी, ओम दुआरे जगदम्बा दुआरे, भीड़ भरी हो जगदम्बा दुआरे। Many people have come from far and wide to worship to Devi. Havan kare sab bhari bhari thari. You know, they're going to perform Havan after offering to Devi Ma with filled tharias with offerings to offer to Devi Ma through the medium of the fire. केहू के बोला के बामन खियावे, केहू के बोला के बामन खियावे, केहू आवेला कन्याकुमारी, केहू आवेला कन्याकुमारी, भीड़ भरी हो जगदम्बा, हाँ भीड़ भरी हो जगदम्बा दुआरे, भीड़ भरी हो जगदम्बा दुआरे। Some of them will call it Brahmin and they will feed them, and some of them will call the Kanyas and they will feed them. On Thursday we will have Kanya Puja. In India it is traditional that when they perform the Puja of Kanya, they will feed the Kanya, Kumari, and they will feed the Brahman. And so, tomorrow you will bring your bhari, you come to bring your bhari thari. You bring your filled tharias to offer from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock tomorrow. But if crowd is more, well, we will just continue. And then from 5 o'clock in the evening again. All the Charhawe for those who cannot come in the weekday to Charhawe, or who, because if you're not able to fast and so, Sunday morning come from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and then from 5 o'clock in the evening again. Monday is a Charhawe for all married ladies. Come to Charhawe on Monday. Wear your red saris. I don't know what is the color for, but married ladies must wear red. Bring your lal chunari, your red ornis to offer. You can bring it tomorrow as well. Bring your malas. Bring your coconuts to offer and crack to Devi Mata. On Thursday, we will have Kanya Puja, where you will have the blessings of worshipping Ma in her purest form in the fountain, now Kanya, and the Bhaironath. While Kanya Puja is taking place, we will have bhajans. But also, if you did not get to Charhawe, you can come this way to Charhawe to Devi Mata at the same time. On Friday will be our final night in Charhawe, and on Saturday we leave for Tarikobe for Visarjan of Maiyaji. So tonight, my friends, as we begin Katha, tonight is a Katha for parents. Tonight's Katha is about a Brahman called Satyavrata. I have read this Katha many times previous. Satyavrata was a Brahman child. His father, his name was Deodat. Deodat wanted to have a child. He wanted to have a son. He had an issue. And wanting to have a child, he decided, I must call the Pundits to get guidance. And he was told that he must perform a yajna called Putreshti to have a child. One of the most excellent and learned Brahman was Gobhil Muni. And Gobhil ji was invited to come and oversee the yajna and lead the chanting of the various Vedic stanzas. But Gobhil, being an old man, you see, sometimes I had to drink a little water. Not because I'm old, but because sometimes the throat gets dry, parched. While chanting, Gobhil made a gesture to clear his throat. So the chanda, or the medium of chanting, was broken. You know, like the saying of prayers, and sometimes the Pundit make a mistake, or he just, the mantra will immediately get broken. And they were just being an educated man as well, but he was arrogant at that time. He said, "What you do? You spoil his prayers." No prayer is spoiled, bhai. You know why? When you hear the Baba reading Jag long time, he will say, Harihi Om, Om Namo Narayanaya Krishna Govindaya Namo Namaha. Because once you say Harihi Om, before any mantra, if you make a mistake in the pronunciation of the mantra, the name of Bhagwan Hari is already present. The mantra becomes perfected. But because of ego, he said, "You spoil it." Insulting this old man. He became very angry, Gobhil Muni. He said, "You insult me? I've come to help you. I'm just thirsty. My throat is parched. I'm just clearing my throat. And this is what you tell to me? You see, you're going to have a son, but he will be a stupid boy. Nothing you tell him, he will have any good memory of anything. He will not be able to retain the knowledge of the Vedas. He'll be a stupid boy." Now Devdat realized his mistake. He said, "Baba, forgive me." He said, "Well, don't tell you already. What I could probably help you with is when you have this child, perform the samskaras. Sanskar is very important for your children. When the child is born, there are rituals to perform on the 12th day. We are customers with Barahi. Nothing is wrong having a fete and having celebration that your child is born. But I always tell people, you see the 12 days of your child, don't have no meat and alcohol. You know, all you do is eat and drink, so I could tell you now. Don't feel bad. The 12 days, do not eat no meat and drink no rum. Afterwards, if you want, don't say I say, but afterwards if you want. But not on the 12 days. I did Brahma come to write on the child's forehead. You're supposed to do puja rituals on the 12th day when your child is born. The father, so that the father, he out of compliance. He's so celebrating the child born. The rituals to perform. When your wife is pregnant, when you get the auspicious time to conceive a child, and during the pregnancy there are prenatal, just as you go by the doctor for prenatal care, there are prenatal rituals to perform. Pundit and I perform them? Right. When your child is born, you have postnatal ritual to perform. You just don't do things because there's vibration and time for everything. This is why you have a guru. This is why you have your pujari, pandit, whatever, to guide you. Not just to say, "Baba, I want a puja," but every aspect of your life. Your guru is not because I initiate with this man, when I time to marry, I go married, I go have a pandit, or if anybody dead or someone. No. The guru is part of your life. When the guru gives that mantra in your ear, you have now the DNA of your guru in you. Now you become the family of your guru, and you must have a relationship with your guru. Anything you must go to him and ask him for guidance. That is what the guru is. The guru means to guna, which is qualities. Ru means to plant. He planting good qualities inside your mind, so you will have liberation. He insulted the man. The man told him, he said, "Well, you will do the sanskaras and I will bless this child, which is not even conceived yet. You will have this son. He will be dull-witted, but he will eventually become the most famous and wise of men. First lesson, some children are late bloomers. They're going to school, they're not doing too well, and you pressurizing them and beating them because you're comparing your child with some child in the school. And you'll be surprised that sometime, a little while after, your child blossoms and you wonder, that was the same child? Misery, pain, disappointment comes in your life because you compare yourself with other people. Not so, Pundit? If you compare yourself with other people, you will be on a pathway to self-destruction. You will never enjoy this world. Because, you know, you're looking at the Joneses, as they say in English. Don't compare yourself. You are perfect as you are. Don't ever bring down yourself. Oh, my child can't come a doctor. My child is a stupid child. Your child go and come. Let me say a tailor. It hardly had tailor now, na? When the doctor waiting, somebody will come for an injection. He don't fix about 20 pounds already. And he collect more than the doctor. Tax free because he had to pay no tax. The child become a gardener. Oh, he could have come a lawyer. He making plenty money in garden. Once we get flood. My friends, anyone can be successful, and success is not measured by comparison. Success is measured by you accomplishing your goal. If I want to walk from this end of the Mandir to that end of the Mandir, I am successful. Don't look at the fellow who could walk from the Mandir to San Fernando. Then you will not be happy. You will not be successful because you don't see your own success. You understand? All you understand? Yes or no? Good. So always remember, don't compare yourself to anyone. And so this guy, he performed the rituals, he conceived the child, the boy started growing up, and when he went to Pathshala, he couldn't learn anything. Nothing could stick in his head. His father was so angry with him. He was disappointed in him. His father told him, why you don't get out of here? Why? Because the father's love is always conditional. Only when you could make me proud, then you're my child. When the child didn't pass for the good school, the father tell him, mother, that's your child. When the child do well, the mother will be behind the child and the father gone all about. Hey, my child, boy, mine. That is the conditional love of the father. This is why God is worshipped as a mother. No matter how you are, what you are, how people classify you, Ma is waiting to love you. That is the love of Ma. And so, father put out his son. He said, get away from here, you stupid boy. You're making me feel shame. I'm so educated and well known, but I have a dull-witted son. This is a boy, young boy. He walked out of his father's house because there's no love for him. Because he does not meet with what? With what his father wants. You know, you have some parents, they carried A for apple and B for bygone, but they want a child to go to the best school, and if the child just fail a little bit, they want to live vicariously through their children. You had your way, you did what you had to do. Your child is trying his best or her best. You must support them and guide them with love, not with anger. Don't beat your children. Don't abuse your children. Speak with them. Encourage them. You can speak sternly with them. But never compare your children with another child, because your child will feel less than. Your child is your best child. Always tell your children, I love you. How many of you that tell your children that? Not one time, every day tell your children, because you know why? If you fathers don't tell your daughters you love them, some man will tell them they love them outside. Let your children know, let your daughters know that you love them. They will not have to look for father love outside. These are what these vultures are waiting on to pounce on your children. We have to change, so we modern father never tell you they love you, because them grow up like that. But we are modern people. You yearn to hear somebody tell you they love you. Why do you not tell your children that? Every day tell your children, I love you. If you beat them on a little quarrel and you go in bed to sleep in the night, say, I love you, Start doing this thing. So you, the parents, didn't tell you that? That is all right. Make sure my children don't have growing up without I love you. You see how simple life is? This father didn't have this love for his child. He just wanted a child because he wanted a child to say, I have a child and my child must be an imitation of who I am. But because the child couldn't meet up his prerequisites, what he wanted, he couldn't matriculate to what the father's hopes and dreams were, his father threw him away. What did this boy do? His name was Uthai. What was his name? Let us say as a chant, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama. What happened? Devi Mata ki!
Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, 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 Sri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Halanayadaya vanyani madhyahne peyatrishtaya Bhaktaya bhaktya parigyan manadhanati tathastatha gao.
Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Satyam bruhe sthita tatra nanitam bhajate punah tanaiha satya tapa nama kritam sadvishayam bolo.
Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Om Namo Narayanaya Krishna Govindaya Namo Namaha. प्रातः काल उठकर कुछ दत्तौन करना और गंगा में मंत्र हित सुद्रव्रत स्नान करता. And in the morning, this boy, he get up. Every day he doesn't know how to pray. He doesn't know the Sandhya. He doesn't know anything because he's dull-witted. He can't remember. He doesn't know. He gets up in the morning. Prabhat Kal mean morning. Utkar, kuch dataun. You know what dataun? You know what is dataun? I surely know what dataun, man. You know what that one? You know what that one? Right. Now people don't have that one again. When you used to use the soap wine and thing, you know soap wine? Doubles, you know soap wine? And you brush it with soap wine. You have to go by no dentist, you need no Colgate too. My Nana lived to be 70-something years old and he never put a toothbrush in his mouth. All he used to go in the cocola and cut soap wine and brush it with soap wine. And when I go for holiday and come back, he used to give me a whole bit to come back home to brush my teeth. When I go south, I never used to carry no toothbrush, soap wine. So he get up in the morning and he take the soap wine and he brush him out. And और गंगा में मंत्र हित सुद्रवत स्नान करता. And without any, like when we go to the oceans, we go bow one thing and we go pray to Ganga Mata, he jump inside the water and well bathed. He doesn't know anything. Namo Narayanaya Nama Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. मध्याह्न में अपनी इच्छा से बन के फल लाकर खाता और उसे भक्ष्य अभक्ष्य का परिज्ञान नहीं था. And this boy, he get up or he finish bathing, come out of the water, and anything he see, he get to eat, he eat. He doesn't know what is the correct food to eat or what he should not eat. Anything he get to eat, he eat. He's hungry, I eat. I don't know what Brahmin should eat, what Brahmin not should eat. I'm eating, I'm hungry. सदा सत्य बोलता कभी असत्य नहीं बोलता था. तब सबों ने उस ब्राह्मण का नाम सत्य तपा रख लिया. His name was Uthai. In a forested region, there were people living all about in the bush. He would sit every day by the Ganga and just contemplate on nothing because he doesn't know what to think about. When he's hungry, anything he gets to eat, he eat. But he never lied. He never spoke a lie. And because of that, everybody give him a nickname, Satya Tapa, who is performing the penance of truthfulness. Tapa and Vrata mean the same thing. Tapa and Vrat mean the same thing. He who is performing the penance of truthfulness, Satya Vrat. So people start calling him Satya Vrat. Namo Narayanaya Nama Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. यह किसी का हिताहित नहीं करता और निर्भय होकर सुख से चिंतन करता था. This boy living in a forest, he always speaking the truth. He never spoke lie. People gave him this name. He didn't do bad to anyone, he didn't hurt anyone, nor did he do any good to anyone. He just sit down there quietly and peacefully. What does this mean? He didn't do good, he didn't do bad, but he slept peacefully. What does that mean? Good and bad is are opposites in this world. How do you know what is good? How do you know what is bad? You have to be biased. You know that? To compare good and bad, which is better, no? By being biased, so you take a side. This is a good side, there's a bad side. So he never did good and he never did bad. He sat still in meditation and happiness and peacefulness. So he doesn't, what it means that a divine person does not see good and does not see bad. He experiences Satyanand, blissfulness, divinity, eternal happiness always. Everyone they meet with joy and divinity. So if you will meet in inverted commas a bad person, you meet him like God. You meet a good person, you meet him like God. So you are judging no one, you've not done good, nor you've done bad. You're just doing divine. And this is a level we have to arrive at, where we look beyond the opposites and see the divinity and experience it. As we chant Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, let us hear what happens. Devi Mata ki!
Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, 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 Sri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Gata me maranam bhave dukkham deva me kanakanane devetam bhiksha murkhasya tarasa maranam dhruvam.
Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Deve naham krito murkho nanyotra karanam mama prapya devotamam janma vritha jatam madhuna.
Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Sri शरणं मम
नमो नारायणाय कृष्ण गोविंदाय नमो नमः हरि ओम। कब मेरा मरण होगा, मैं दुख से वन में जीता हूँ। मूर्ख के जीवन को धिक्कार है और मरण ही उत्तम है। And though he would sit in this blissful state because he hasn't any worry, he's thinking, I'm so unhappy when I will die. When I will die, then I will be happy. When I will die, then my problem will be solved. Maran hi uttam hai. That is the greatest thing. Let me die. Why? Dev ne hi mujhko मूर्ख किया है. Destiny, fate has made me a मूर्ख, made me a fool. इसमें और कोई कारण नहीं है. उत्तम जन्म प्राप्त होकर भी मेरा जन्म बिठा गया है. ऐसा है किसी महात्मा ब्राह्मण को मैंने पुस्तक नहीं दी. He said, look at what destiny has done to me. I born in a very high home in a priestly house, yet I'm an illiterate fool. I'm illiterate. That will be better than to live like this. I am living in vain. Tonight we have to ask ourselves, are we living in vain? What are we doing? Khao, piyo, macha, eat, drink and fat. Tab mauj karo, then are we living like this? Only like animals, feeding, mating, sleeping and dying? Look at our lives. What have you accomplished in this life? Is your job an accomplishment? Is your bank account an accomplishment? Is your fame an accomplishment? Now, nothing is wrong with money, nothing is wrong with education, nothing is wrong with acquisition, nothing is wrong with people praising you and respecting you. But are those things an accomplishment? When you die, you could tell God, I was a millionaire down in earth. What you could say, tell God? Everybody real like me down there. What you could tell Bhagwan? I tell you have PhD and post-PhD, you have postgraduate, post-PhD degrees too. I had 2-3 post-PhD degrees. You could tell God, what you could tell Bhagwan? All these things that we acquire in this life is supposed to be the fuel for our divine journey. Your money is to help you to go close to God. Your education is to help you to go close to God. Your power amongst people supposed to be used to go to Bhagwan. Do you use your power of persuasion in society for your own selfish gain? Do you use your money for self-satisfaction in the material sense? Do you use your social standing and education to live apart from everyone else who is not of your level? Are you busy looking after profession and profit that you have forgotten your spiritual self? Many people today are dying as paupers today, as beggars today, because when they leave this world, they have no spiritual acquisition from their lives to go to Bhagwan. Blessed are you who go to Mandir. You take time off of your life, your busy life, to find yourselves in Mandir, to be rejuvenated with katha and inspirational words, that you go home to continue the journey. These yajnas and this katha, this pravachan, this is really for you as a motivational speech, for you to go back home feeling energized and positive that yes, I am in the right pathway, and yes, I am going to follow through. If your job is taking you away from God, then you have a problem. Because when you retire and you're getting all your pension and you have all kind of tension, the foot, the head, the hand, where you will remember Ram Ram? Where will you remember Bhagwan? You can only pray to Bhagwan when you're healthy, not when you're sick. Because praying to Bhagwan is praising Bhagwan. Not say, Bhagwan, oh God, my foot hurting me. Help me. Oh Bhagwan, you know, them children in trouble, help me. No. I beg him. How many of you can go and just say, Bhagwan, I love you? How many of you can go and you adore your God and you adorn your God and you say, my Lord, I'm happy that you looking happy. Then tell me, you call me one time for the year or two times for the year, you do a chandi, and well, everything good, nothing is good yet high. Every moment, he says, Ek ghari adhav ghari punyadhav maha tulsi sangat sadhuke kate koti aparadh. If 48 minutes or 24 minutes or 12 minutes or even 6 minutes a day you worship to Bhagwan with love and devotion, meaning praising Bhagwan, you will be able to cut away all the mistakes and troubles that you have performed in your life. So simple it is. We come back to the katha. I want you to analyze your life tonight. This katha hits all of us home. Where is the money putting us? Where is the education and the fame and whatever we have putting us? Look at these children playing music for me here this evening, and in the yajna coming to Mandir every Sunday. They decide to use their talent for dharma, not any chutney and falling down halfway drunk all about the place. They're using their talent for the Indian culture in a positive way. This is what it means when you have an acquisition. What do? You invest it in dharma. Whatever you have advice to give it in dharma. You have money to give it in dharma. You have strength to give it in dharma. Use what you have, no matter what you have. And God will give you what is for you. You don't have to ask. Bhagwan knows. But when it is right, then you will receive. Do not force the hand of the Lord, then you will receive prematurely and you will not enjoy it. सब ही भगवान की इच्छा है. And so what happened to this boy? As he sat there thinking, I should not live because I am of no use to anyone. But he was a truthful speaker. This is what is told in this age of Kali. When Raja Parikshit saw the bull on one foot, he said, but bull have 4 feet, why you have one? He said, because Kali Yuga has come and I have 1 foot. In Satyuga I had 4 feet. Dharma. What is the next? You remember? Satyam, Daya, Dan, Sauch. What do you say after you say Satyam? Daya, Dan, Sauch. Truthfulness is Satyam. Daya is compassion. Dan is charity. And Sauch is cleanliness. He said, but in Kali Yuga there is no Sauch. There is no cleanliness. In Kali Yuga, there is no daya, there is no mercy, people killing everybody, hurting everyone. In Kali Yuga, there is no charity, people will only give if they could get. If there is a vested interest, they will help you. Otherwise, I will sit around with you. But in Kali Yuga, there is only one principle that can free you. Satyam. What is Satyam? What is Satyam? Truthfulness. When you talk the truth, you don't have no stress, because you don't have to worry. If you lie, you have to make a lie to cover that lie, and a lie to cover that lie. You go forget how you lie, and you go lie, and people will catch you. People will catch you. You go forget what you lie about. People are that catch, but stay quiet. They look bad. They go feel bad. So now I'm telling, when you talk the truth, no stress. What happened? He's so stressed that he's no use to society. What does he contemplate on as he chants Sri Durga Sharanam Devi Mata Ki?
Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, 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 Sri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Kim nunane damyaham devam nunam karmanam mamedesham nadatam pustakam kritva brahmanaya mahatmane gao.
Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Na vai vidyamaya datta purva janmani nirmala tenaham karma yogena shathosmi tadvedam.
Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Om Namo Narayanaaya Krishna Govindaya Namo Namah. मैं दैव की क्या निंदा करूं, मेरा कर्म ही ऐसा है, किसी महात्मा ब्राह्मण मैंने पुस्तक नहीं दी. नमो नारायणाय नमः. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Why is destiny cursing me? This is all of my prarabha janam ke kamai, all my past actions from my past lives, why I am suffering now. Maybe in my past life I never wrote a book. Maybe in my past life I never wrote a book and presented it to a good Brahman. Hence I become illiterate in this life. What does it mean, write a book? Remember, long ago didn't have printing. So how they would transfer written knowledge? Or through writing. So books were handwritten in the ancient days, not printing. You didn't have no printing. So maybe I didn't even write a book self, like a Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavad Puran or some scripture, and give it to a Brahman to teach people. So because I didn't contribute, I am a dull-witted person. What does it mean? How many of you here tonight who are retired and you're strong and healthy, but you refuse to give of your expertise to children and people in society? You refuse to help and be of help. Like we have Mr. Bholan Singh here, Biggs, Uncle Biggs. He retired so many years ago, but his doors are open to the community, helping people fill out all sorts of forms for pension and all these kind of things. Always helping. No matter he's not well many days, but his doors are open. That is what he's talking about. So in his next life, when he comes back here, he'll be of a higher, evolved soul. Because he's giving of his expertise to society. It doesn't mean you have to be a Pundit. It doesn't mean you have to be some Swami. But whoever you are, give back to society for the welfare of society. Or you're going to say, well, I don't work hard, man. Let me enjoy my pension. No tension. Let me go holiday. then you have become a thief. I remember when I used to teach high school, there was an old teacher. He would give lessons, long ago. He would tell me in his youth, he was a very old man at that time. And he came back, so I said, why you come back to teach? He said, boy, I want to give. He's not doing money, I want to give back to these children. And he would have lessons in his school. And the children, they go come. The summer holidays, the Easter, so he having lessons. And when we come back to school, he quarreling. He say, I tell them children come, they poor, I go teach them. And they just pay me for the whole summer and all the holidays. I come in to teach them and they don't want to learn. But you know what? He has done his duty. He said, how many teachers will give lessons in their houses? And poor children will come and they will tell them, man, just come now, come. This is what it's all about. It's not only about yajna. Don't let people fool you. Yajna is for the benefit of the world. It doesn't have to be the knowledge only of the scripture, but the secular knowledge to put people on the right pathway to evolve their life. Now. That is Gyan Yajna as well. Are you giving? Even if you know how to clean a drain good, pass on the knowledge to somebody. If you do not give of your expertise for the welfare of society, your expertise will become like chains and drag you into the deep abyss of hell. So he's telling maybe this is why I never gave knowledge to anyone. I never helped spread knowledge to everyone. Look at my problem now. This is why I'm born like this. I cannot be knowledgeable. I cannot be wise. He says, Namo Narayanaya Namo Bhagavate Ma. Just as I said, I was telling you in English. He says, Naam maine tirat tap kiya, na sadhu seva ki, na dravya se brahmano ka pujan kiya, isse main dusht buddhi hua hai. He said, I never went into a pilgrimage. I never sit and perform tapasya, meditation, japa of mantra. The sadhus, the holy people, I never give service to them. Sadhu, we don't have many sadhus anymore. Sadhus are those people who give up their life only to being servant of society, giving knowledge, guidance to people. Maybe I didn't serve no sadhu. Maybe I did not help give, when we call it Brahmin to our house and perform puja, we did not give dachina, we didn't do anything good. I did not probably in my past life, maybe if I was a Brahman or a teacher, I never taught my students well. I want to tell you something. If you're teaching and you're running away from the work, you are a thief. And those children, every child that in that classroom, so if you run away one day and you didn't teach for that one day, is 20 times that one day. If you have 20 children in the class, so much sin you carry. Like when a politician thief $1 from the country, he doesn't thief $1, he thief $1 from 1 million people in Trinidad. Better he hit me one last and take my dollar. When you are in public life, your service to society must be unflinching and must be undivided and must be selfless. Bhagavan Krishna says in Gita, your liberation will come from your occupation. Bhaiji, sitting in the audience, works in passport, and he's giving service to people. Every civil servant, you don't have to go direct, but in your own job, how you live amongst your people, you help people. That is seva. So every teacher, I want to tell you, don't run away from the people class. When I used to teach, I see teachers taking a holiday. I go on one day in the staff room and I tell a girl, I say, you are well. The girl watch me. I say, you stay home a whole month. You like you badly off, you better stop teaching and go home. When you get better, come back. She gonna tell the head of the department I insult she. I say, yeah, you all them children sit down for a whole month without a teacher. Who carrying that sin? She making criminal. I stopped teaching because how I go do puja and somebody go dead and I go left them children and collect the government salary day and then come and collect the china here. So I go tell all you bhai, you must live good, eh? Don't thief. I a hypocrite. But I starved. Teaching us plenty money, you know. I taught secondary school. But when you had to run away to do funeral and bandara and things, and collect salary for that, and the children again teaching, who gains sin for that? I go to hell. That way, Sai Baba even says, have one occupation. So you can put 100% into that occupation to get the best result for even your spiritual growth. What happens, my friends? This man, he's thinking, I don't know how to pray. How many of us know the right way to pray? All you need to do is always keep the Lord in your mind. You know, I was singing bhajan the first night. I'm singing back again tonight. All you need to do is sing His name. Bhajo Bhaiya Ram Ram. Kabir Sahib says this. Bhajo Bhaiya Ram. Govinda Hare, Govinda Hare, Bhaiya Govinda Hare, Govinda Hare. Gaure, Bhajo Bhaiya Ram Ram.
Bhajo Bhaiya Ram, Govinda Hare, Govinda Hare.
Hey Bhaiya Govinda Hare,
Govinda Hare.
praise the name of the Lord. You don't need mantras. You don't need different sort of worship ceremony. Just chant the name of Bhagwan. Keep your mind Rate Ram Naam, Rate Ram Naam, Rate Ram Naam. The All-Hearted Ram ka naam baro jag mein soye, Ram ka naam rato nar nari, Ram ka naam rato Hanuman, hate rajani char lanka majhari, premate nemate Ram rato, it Ram ka naam sada hitakari, bhajo bhaiya Ram Ram, bhajo bhaiya Ram.
Govinda Hare, Govinda Hare, Govinda Hare, Govinda Hare.
Hey bhaiya Govinda Hare.
Govinda Hare.
In the Alha, a book called Alha, it says in the Savaya, Rama ka naam rato nar nari, Rama ka naam baro jag mein soye, Rama ka naam rato nar nari. The name of Ram is bigger than the whole universe of man or woman. Sing the name Ram. Rama ka naam rate Hanuman, hate rajani char lanka majhari. Hanuman ji recited the name of Ram and he burnt Lanka to ashes. So pare mate ne mate Ram rato nit Rama ka naam sada hitakari. With love and devotion, sing the name Ram, and that name Ram will set you free. But he is contemplating, how I can better myself. You can only better yourself when you begin to think about how to better yourself. Anytime you think you're good, you will never reach no way. You spit it up in mud. This is how we must look at our lives. How can I better myself? How can I evolve myself spiritually, even secularly in your jobs? If you don't think about evolution, you will deteriorate. Spiritually or secularly. And so thinking, as we chant Sri Durga Sharanam, let us hear what transpired.
Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, 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 Sri Durga Sharanam
एवं स्थित जतु बने विमलोदके वैवर्तनी नाराधनं च जपं न वेदे मन्त्रकलावहं गावो
Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama.
जानाति तस्य विदितं व्रतमे तमेव लोकसत्यं जातं यश्च सकलेषु जनेषु कामं सत्यव्रतो
दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम
ओम नमो नारायणाय नमः वासुदेवाय नमो नमः। इसी प्रकार निर्मल आश्रम में निवास करते करते उसको 15 बरस बीत गए। आराधन मंत्र कालादि कुछ न जानता हुआ वन में समय व्यतीत करता था। And hence there he built a little kutia. You know kutia? A little grass house, no? And there in kutia he resided 15 barak. 15 years passed. 15 years passed him right there. He never learned a mantra. He never knew a method of worshipping in anything, but he sat there in peace and in truthfulness, residing in the forest. Namo Narayanaaya Namah Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. सब लोग उसका विचार यह जानते थे कि यह मुनि सत्य बोलता है और सब प्राणियों में उसका जस फैल गया कि यह मुनि सत्यव्रत है, मिथ्या नहीं बोलता है। And as he lived there, everyone came to honor him. Everyone came to recognize him because he was a man who never lied. His fame spread amongst the forest dwellers that this was a Muni. Why a Muni? As I explained in Ganesh Jag, the difference between Muni and Rishi. Muni sits in Mauna. Mauna means contemplation, silence, don't speak. And meditate upon the universe and divinity. That's a Muni. Rishi gets the inspiration from the Muni and spreads the word like wildfire to everybody. So because he sat in quietness, in solitude, in silence, in introspection, he was called Muni. And because he spoke the truth and people hardly knew his name, they call him Muni Satyavrat. They started to honor him. Remember? The Rishi, he gave the full blessing. He will be dull-witted, but over time he will be recognized. What happened? Namo Narayanaaya Namah Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Krishna Govindaya Namo Namaha. People would come and visit with him. People would come to be inspired by him. And what will happen? एक समय मृगयाग में रमन करता हुआ निषाद धनुक बाण कर धारण किए बड़ा क्रूर देह कर्म में मूर्ख उस स्थान में आया. One day, a hunter by the name of Nisad, who was a very excellent hunter, with bow and arrow in his hand, he came hunting for deer and passed close to the ashram of this man. Namo Narayanaaya Namah Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Harihi Om. और धनुष पर बाण चढ़ाया खींचकर उससे एक सूकर को विध किया. यह भय से व्याकुल हो भागता हुआ मुनि के समीप आए. And as he was looking to hunt for some animal, some deer or something, with his bow and arrow, he saw a boar. Sukar. Sukar means hog. A boar. And he fired a shot to the boar, and the boar was hit by the arrow, and the boar started to run for his life. Running for his life, he ran in front of the kutia of Satyavrat Muni, who was sitting in front of his house in meditation. What happened? Namo Narayanaaya Namah Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. वह कंपित रुधिर से आर्ध देह जब आश्रम मंडल में आए, उस समय उसको दीन देखकर मुनि अत्यंत दया भाव को प्राप्त हुआ. And so as he ran, as blood is oozing from his back from the deep wound of the arrow, as he ran in front of the Muni, terrified, blood is flowing. Satyavrat looked at the deer, at the hog running, felt sorry. Harihi Om Namo Narayanaaya Krishna Govindaya Namo Namaha. आगे रुधिर चुबाते शरीर वाले सूकर को देख दया से कंपित हो मुनि ने ऐ ऐ इस प्रकार देखकर शोक सागर के मग्न हुआ. And as the deer, I say deer, but not that deer is a hog. As the hog is running, and he's running in front of this man and crying from the deep wound of the arrow, he's crying. You know, however sound they make, it sounds like ay, ay. Cryingly this way and running in front, running away behind the ashram, the kutia. Namo Narayanaaya Namo Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. जो अज्ञान पूर्वक न कभी सुना हुआ और प्रारब्ध से ही मुख से निकल हुआ था, उस बात को तो न जाना और उस देखकर शोक सागर मगन हुआ और आश्रम में प्रविष्ट होकर वहां निकुंज में लीन हो गया. वहां कोई न पहुंचे उस स्थान में वहां बाण वृद्ध हुआ, कंपट होकर निर्माण चित्त से स्थित हुआ. नमो नारायणाय नमो नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. And as a deer running, crying like this, I run behind the ashram and hiding in distress. What happened? He started thinking about this sound, ay. And in his mind, he's thinking, ay is a bij mantra, half of a bij mantra. Aim. I want to say it. I want you to listen carefully, and I want you to say it. Not aim like toothpaste or aim like fire. Yeah? Say aim. Say aim. When you say aim and you know you say it correct, your nose does vibrate. You feel the vibration on your nose, say aim. You feel the vibration, that mantra will start to shake up your brain inside. It starts causing you to think properly. It's a mantra of Ma Saraswati. Aim. And he began thinking and saying aim, and something happened in his brain. All that was locked began to open. And as he sat there thinking, ay, for some past blessing from a past life, this mantra has come into him. Just half of the mantra of Ma Saraswati, not the whole mantra, just an ay. Wisdom start dawning. The hunter comes. Baba, I was hunting a deer, and I see a hog, and I shoot the hog. And the hog run this way, and I following him. Look, the blood running. Can you tell me where he went? Satyavrata. How can I tell? The moment I tell he's gonna chonky that thing. I have to save him. But how can I save him? I'm a guy that don't lie. As we chant, Sri Durga Sharanam Mama. Let us say, what will Satyavrata do? दुर्गा माता की
श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम 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 श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम.
तमुवाच द्विजो व्याधं सन्मुखस्थं धनुर्धरं सत्यकामस्तु धर्मात्मा श्लोकमेकं दया पर गाओ
दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम
या पश्यति न सा ब्रूते या ब्रूते स न पश्यति अहो व्याध स्वर्गाय हिंसिके पुनः पुनः
दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम
नारायणाय नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय तब धनुक बाण धारण किए सन्मुख स्थित व्याध से देह ब्राह्मण धर्म आत्मा सत्य काम दया बस हो यह श्लोक बोले The Brahman looked at him, feeling sorry for this poor animal who is haunted. My name is Satyavrat. People will respect me for truthfulness. How can I answer him? And so thinking of Ma Saraswati. By the mantra, the half bija, see the power of mantra, half of the mantra opens his intellect. Through the grace of Adi Shakti Devi Ma, Ma Sarada. Without her blessing, Saraswati sits on your tongue, on your jibhya, your tongue. That with the eloquence of Ma Saraswati, you gain through Ma Saraswati's blessing. Even in Ramcharitamanas, when Raja Dasharatha saw his old age in the mirror one day, he says, time for me to give Sri Ram the throne. He called his guru. He said, Baba, Guruji, fix an appropriate date to give my son everything. I'm going to become a sannyasi now and see about my liberation. Immediately Brahmaji, who is the father of Guru Vasishtha, he calls to Sarada Devi Saraswati Ma. He said, listen, Shri Ram has come to kill Ravan. Shri Ram has come to meet all the Brahman and Sadhu in the forest. If he comes a king, he will not leave Ayodhya, and all these people, devotion will come to vain, and the hopes of the devatas to rid the earth of demonic Ravan will be smashed. Master Saraswati said, what to do? Brahmaji, he says, go sit on the tongue of Manthara and give her the eloquence that she will convince Kekai. You see, the queens live so well. They never jealous each other. Each other's children were their own children. So none will wish each other's child any harm. So you, O Saraswati, the goddess of speech, sit on the tongue of Manthara, that when she talks, when she speaks, Kekai will become subdued and she will listen. And so Manthara was used by Ma Saraswati, and she told, let Ram go in the forest for 14 years and let Bharat become king. And she listened. That is the power of speech. That is why you recite Aim. This is why the 9-syllable mantra, Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaya Viche. Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaya Viche. Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaya Viche. You are worshipping to the goddess of speech, the goddess of knowledge, the goddess of power, the goddess of destruction, to destroy all negativity in my life and my surroundings, and let pure knowledge of divinity come into me. Let me have the eloquence for my prayerfulness and for my daily duties on this earth. Let me be intelligent. That is why Aim is very important. In this time of Navratri, people may not be able to recite even the Durga Saptashati, but they tell people to do one thing. Every day recite the mantra Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaya Viche. I want you to say it to me tonight. Say Om Aim, Hreem, Kleem, Chamundayai, Viche. Om, Aim, Hreem, Kleem, Chamundayai, Viche. Om, Aim, Hreem, Kleem, Chamundayai, Viche. I want you to jump of that mantra. That will give all blessing of the Devi Bhagavatam. That will give all blessing of the Saptasati. Just worship. Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundayai Viche. She will destroy all the negativity in your life, all the darkness in your life. And when he looked at the hunter thinking of I, he said, I want to tell you something. That which has the power to see cannot speak. And that which has the power to speak cannot see. So how can I tell you where the hog went? If my mouth tell you the hog gone behind the house there, my mouth lie, he didn't see. My eyes see, but he can't tell you. So how can I give you an answer? You see, Gyan, I would call Uttam Gyan. Knowledge comes to you, dawns upon you when you open your mind to the universe. This brain is a left side and a right side. The left side is a Saraswati. The right side is a Brahma. The left side of the brain, asks any person who knows science, is that of cognition, speaking, writing. People who have right side brain working more, they can speak well, they can write well, they can express themselves well. People who left side brain working more, they have, motor skills like mathematics and all these engineering and physical things. Both Brahmaji and Saraswati is in the right and left lobe of your head. And so, by reciting Aim, 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 you invigorate and awaken the Saraswati Shakti of your head. Every child must recite. Tomorrow morning I ask children, come to the Mandir and do Saraswati Puja. I want to teach you a mantra. I always give children. This is mantra from Guru Gorakhnath. It is already charged. You don't have to jap it 108 times or 1000 times. Just say this mantra. Say Om Vidya Devyai Namaha. Om Vidya Devyai Namaha. Om Vidya Devyai Namaha. Om Vidya Devyai Namaha. Recite this mantra always. Let your children recite it always. You don't have to worry about fasting or preparation. Just recite it. It is already charged by Guru Gorakhnath and you can use it. Give your children to recite this every moment, every time. And so this man, in our final sloka, let us hear what happens. Praise Lord Durga Maya ki!
Shri Durga Sharanam Mama, 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 Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
ब्राह्मणस्तु कवीर्यतः प्राचेतस एवापर प्रसिद्ध सर्वलोकेषु नाम्ना सत्यव्रतो द्विजः गाओ
श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम
सारस्वतं ततोय बीजं गजा विधिपूर्वकम् पंडितश्च विख्यातो द्विजोऽसौ धरणी चले गाओ जय भगवती
श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम
हरि ओम नमो नारायणाय कृष्ण गोविंदाय नमो नमः। और वह ब्राह्मण वाल्मीकि जी के समान कभी हुआ और सत्यव्रत नाम से सब लोकों में विख्यात हुआ। And he became intelligent, wise. He became like Valmiki, a great orator, a great writer, a great poet. This Satyavrata, Namo Narayanaya Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and everyone came to know of his greatness and came to visit with him and praise him. तब वह विविध पूर्वक सारस्वत बीज जपने लगा और वह ब्राह्मण पृथ्वी में बड़ा विख्यात पंडित हुआ। And by constantly reciting the Saraswat mantra, aim, 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 this Brahman, Satyavrat, became a great Pandit. What is a Pandit? This is Pandit is a person who has mastered the Vedas. We are called Pandits out of respect and love because we are a Purohit. The ones who perform puja is called Purohit. In Bhojpuri, long ago, old people say Uprohit. The Purohit, we are the one who perform puja because we are the one who are responsible for you. In the sense of the Pur mean the village, Hitakari mean who will save. We are the one to save you. We are the one to guide you. But we are not the Pandit. Pandit is the one who knows the scriptures, who knows the Vedas, who knows everything. He became like that. But they still call us Pandit as a form of respect and love and adoration. And so he became a Bidwan Pandit, a very educated, successful, accomplished, knowledgeable man. And what happened? Namo Narayanaya Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. यह उनकी मिठाई सुनकर जिन्होंने त्याग किया था और वे मान कर घर ले आए. He father, hear how his son became a very educated man. And his father now come to meet his son. And with great celebration he said, come home son. Come and live by me. And took him home. You see how people are like you only when you could do something? But he went. But there's a philosophy with this. If you keep the word of truth in your life, truth will bring you fame. Truthfulness will bring you success. And you know what? Your father will come in a celebratory way to take you home in pomp. Bhagwan will come to take you home in enjoyment, in festivities, in great fete, because you have lived the life of truthfulness. Once you live this life, don't worry how we go look and how we go song. Don't worry who will feel bad. If they feel bad, if they could take an Andrews. Speak the truth, and the truth alone. Satyam Paramam Dharma. In the Indian motto, it is tell Satyameva Jayate. You know what it means? Only truth will give you victory. Take this message home tonight, my friends. Satyameva Jayate. Only truth will give you victory. Satyameva Jayate. Satyameva Jayate. Truth will give you victory. Live like this, and you will gain this world, and you will save yourself. So here ends my message this evening, my friends. May Bhagwan bless you all for coming here this evening and continue to come for the next few nights again. As I posted up in the Facebook this morning, our 2025 Hindu calendar is already prepared. It's on sale as of tonight. It will be a beautiful Diwali gift to buy for your friends and family. It is only $15. When you go to the puja store, it will be $20. So you can have one of these beautiful, with you see the times and everything. the wedding dates, the planting dates, all these things are there. So you can all have these things, When does the new moon begin? When does the full moon begin? When does the Panchak begin? When does the Panchak end? When is the Ekadasi beginning and when the Ekadasi will finish? All these things are here in our 2025 Hindu calendar. So you can have one. It goes towards our Mandir building fund. We have t-shirts on sale going towards our Mandir building fund for this Navratri. $50 for this beautiful t-shirt. With the back of it, I am Sanatan. I am this is our Dharma. We have tickets for our Veggie on the 5th of December. And also anyone wish next year on the 14th of April, we are going to India for 28 days. 28 days. Returning to Trinidad on the 13th of May. So anyone wishing to go with us, don't worry about visa. Just contact us. You can message us on my Facebook. And then you can get information from us tonight. And we are only taking 20 people to India. We are not taking more than that. Because managing people and making sure everybody is happy and everybody needs personal, attention, we cannot take many people. So anyone interested, let us know. Because we want to start paying in the first week in January for the tour. So here is my message for you this evening, my friends. May Bhagwan be with you. Be a lover of your dharma. Be a lover of your culture. And be a proud Sanatani. Prem Sar Durga Maiya ki! We'd like to thank this evening my chelas, the Naipal, the Ramskerit, the Silal and the Lakhan family for joining tonight and for this beautiful Devi Yajna to sit and join with us. We'd like to thank my drummer who has been with me since we was young, Randy Bansi and his beautiful family for providing tonight all prasad. So my friends, may Bhagwan bless you all. Let us all stand for Aarti. Praise all Devi Maiya ki!
मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
सुनो मोरी
देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
सुपारी ध्वजा नारियर,
पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियर,
अरे पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियर,
पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियर।
अरे लय तेरे भेंट चढ़ाया,
लय तेरे भेंट चढ़ाया। मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
चोली तेरे अंग विराजे,
चोली तेरे अंग विराजे।
अरे चोली तेरे अंग विराजे,
चोली तेरे अंग विराजे।
अरे केसर तिलक लगाया, केसर तिलक लगाया। गाओ
मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
पाँव तेरे अकबर आकर,
पाँव तेरे अकबर
ए भैया नंगे पाँव तेरे अकबर आकर,
पाँव तेरे अकबर
का छत्र चढ़ाया, सोने का छत्र चढ़ाया।
सुनो मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
ऊंचे ऊंचे पर्वत बनाने वाले,
ऊंचे पर्वत बनाने वाले,
अरे ऊंचे ऊंचे पर्वत बनाने वाले,
ऊंचे पर्वत बनाने वाले,
अरे नीचे शहर बसाया, नीचे शहर बसाया रे भाई।
सुनो मोरी
देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
सतयुग त्रेता द्वापर मध्ये,
सतयुग त्रेता द्वापर
हे
मध्ये,
भैया सतयुग त्रेता द्वापर मध्ये,
सतयुग त्रेता द्वापर मध्ये,
अरे कलयुग राज समाया,
कलयुग राज समाया।
सुनो मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
धूपदीप नैवेद्य आरती,
धूपदीप नैवेद्य आरती,
अरे धूपदीप नैवेद्य आरती,
धूपदीप नैवेद्य आरती।
अरे मोहन भोग लगाया, मोहन भोग लगाया। गाओ रे।
मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
भगत मैया तेरी गुण गावे,
भानु भगत मैया तेरी गुण गावे,
अरे भानु भगत मैया तेरी गुण गावे,
भानु भगत मैया तेरी गुण गावे।
अरे मन वांछित फल पाया, मन वांछित फल पाया। गाओ सुनो मोरी देवी
पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
सुनो मोरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया, तेरा पार न पाया।
अरे मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरे देवा, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार खड़े। अरे मंगल की सेवा
सुनो मोरी देवा, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार करे, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार करे।
कोटि विधाता तू जगमाता,
पूरी विधाता तू जगमाता,
अरे कोटि विधाता तू जगमाता,
पूरी विधाता तू जगमाता।
अरे मोरा कारण सिद्ध करे, मोरा कारण सिद्ध करे। मंगल की सेवा
सुनो मोरी देवा, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार करे, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार करे।
माता होकर पुत्र खिलावे,
होकर पुत्र खिलावे,
अरे माता होकर पुत्र खिलावे,
माता होकर पुत्र खिलावे।
कहे भार्य भोग करे, कहे भार्य भोग करे। मंगल की सेवा
सुनो मोरी देवा, हाथ जोड़
तेरे द्वार करे, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार करे। अरे मंगल की सेवा सुनो मोरी देवा, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार करे, हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार करे। अरे हाथ जोड़ तेरे द्वार करे, अरे हाथ जोड़ तेरे
द्वार करे।
Let us clasp our hands and close our eyes as we ask Divine Mother to shower her grace and blessings upon us. Ma, you know our hearts and you know our minds. You know our troubles, you know our desires. Ma, we come tonight with our jholi open before you. Whatever is for us, give to us. But we only ask your love and presence in our lives as we pray together as a family.
Tumeva mata cha pita tumeva tumeva bandhu cha saka tumeva tumeva vidya travinam tumeva tumeva sarvam mama reva tumeva sarvam mama reva tumeva sarvam mama reva Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om.
Praise the Durga Maiya ki, Mahalakshmi Maiya ki, Mahasaraswati Mata ki, Mahakali Mata ki, Mahapati Mahadev ki jai, Pavan Sut Hanuman ki jai, Siyavar Ramchandra ki jai, Udaisa Jagannath ki jai, Udaisa Jagannath ki jai, Siyavar Ramchandra ki jai, Ajodhya Ram Lala ki jai, Sharanam. सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सतगुरु की दंडवत जय जय. Sitaram, turn to each other and tell each other, Jai Sitaram, Jai Sitaram, Jai Sitaram.